Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Alakazam Video Blog. Alright, so welcome to this week's Alakazam Video Blog, and this week we're going to be taking a look at two items, and we also had the lovely Claire, who's over here, who we sent a memo that today was Christmas jumper day, so we had to wear Christmas jumpers, and none of us did.
No, apart from Claire.
Apart from Claire.
So
go Claire.
Yeah, she's keeping it up for the crowd, really, isn't she? So
it's quite funny actually. Come on, Claire.
Come on, Claire.
In you come.
In
you come. Andy's going to show you a little magic trick before you go home. So we've got you. Here she is.
Oh,
look at that. Look at that.
Looking very festive.
I know, I'm the only one.
You are she's the only one.
What was hilarious though is that she made us known as well when she come through the door and she goes, "You gotta be kidding me! Yeah, I'm not wearing it. I just bought a new Christmas jumper." So we got in trouble. But
and what's today?
What's it? It's Friday.
It's National Christmas Jumper Day.
Well done, Claire.
Thank you.
Well done, Claire.
So come in a little bit. You're very shy.
Come in.
I'm going to move over here.
A little bit too close.
It is a bit cosy. It's a bit cosy. So Andy, you're going to show us a little magic trick?
We have got Claire.
Yes.
Dave.
I'll just watch from
No, well, you can both help me out with this. All right. So I must admit, when it comes to performing magic at Christmas, I do get a little bit lazy. Oh. Right. So much so that I tend not to do as the work with the cards. Myself, I tend to get other people to do it. So I'm glad that you're both here, actually.
It's a good way to do it, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Claire,
yes.
I don't really want to touch the cards too much, just from this moment onwards. Okay. I may pick up the deck at one point, but I'll try not to do too much if I can, because I'm lazy.
That's fair enough.
Claire, you can do the first bit. What I want you to do is just cut off, let's say, about a third of the deck, and once you've cut them off, you have a look at the card that you cut to and just place them down here for me, all right? So you just cut them off. Obviously, don't show the camera, don't show me.
You're right with a third there.
Is that a third?
I think you're doing well. Right. I wouldn't have done it like that, but you know.
Right.
No, that's fine. You just remember the card.
Right.
Don't make her on edge.
No,
it's your turn now, Dave. All right, so don't mess this up for us. I want you to cut off a big chunk.
A big chunk.
Yeah, that's good.
Why do you get a big chunk and I get a
Have a look at your card.
Got it.
Okay, and place them down here. And Claire, what I want you to do is just take your pole as a complete unit and drop it on there for me. And Dave, you do the same. You pick up. Brilliant. Okay, now I said I was lazy. Yep. All right, I've got two helpers here. This is where the magic happens. Watch. Oh. Would you be surprised now if two cards turned over in the pack?
If our cards did, yeah.
But if your cards did?
Yeah. That would be well impressive.
Brilliant.
Well impressive.
Okay. They're not actually your cards, but there are two cards turned over in the pack, which happens to be this Joker here and this Joker just here.
And this Joker here.
And this... Oh, poor old Claire.
Biggest joke.
Poor old Claire. You didn't look surprised by that. I'll tell you what, right? I said that I had two helpers. These are my two helpers.
Oh, okay.
Right, you thought it was you two, right? No, it's actually... Hang on. He likes your jumper.
Thanks.
He's a liar.
All right. Okay. So he says that your card is 18 cards down.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. What was your card, Claire?
Ace of Spades.
Oh,
very
Ace
good.
of Spades. That still leaves your card. Hang on. He likes your shirt.
He's a liar.
He's a liar.
Right. Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough. You got to tell him afterwards where you bought it.
Right.
But he says that your card is 43. This was 18, right?
Yep.
So that would be 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. What was your card, Dave?
The 10 of spades.
The 10 of
Oh,
spades.
bang on.
You both did very well. Well, you did
We
well,
did
but
really
they did
well.
well as well. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, yeah, but you didn't do very much, Mr. Magician Man.
No.
I didn't do very much because I had you guys helping me out and these guys. But I did have something that I was committed to at the very beginning. It was like a prior commitment. Okay. I was committed because actually on the back of this Joker, this says 18, which was your card, and on the back of this Joker it says number 43, which was your card, Dave. So
very good. Love it. Well done, Claire.
Thank you, Claire.
Thank you. Can I go now?
You can go now. So now Claire has gone, we can talk about exactly, not what we were doing, but where we sourced it from, and a little bit about the book. You are known as the bookman in the shop.
Am I?
You are, you know. You
many
are.
things, I think.
There's many things you've been called, but you're known as the bookman. Right. For good reason. You study and you have a huge collection of books. That's why anytime we have any questions about tricks, we kind of go, Andy.
Yeah.
What's the book? What's the page? And you could probably tell us. So
right. Okay.
Today.
Yeah, Simon Aronson. One of Simon Aronson's many books, actually. He's not had anything out for quite a few years now, and the name of the last title that he released escapes me at this moment. But we've got books like Simply Simon, The Aronson Approach, Bound to Please, which is very good. Try the Impossible.
So Aronson is known for a lot of stack work as well.
Yeah.
Is this stack heavy, or is this nothing at all?
So yeah, obviously there's a stack that bears Aronson's name that he developed many years ago, and a lot of his writings do have stack stuff in it. I think Bound to Please is probably the only volume that has more stack work, because that's one of the first places that the Aronson stack appears.
Right.
So, you know, it's bound to cover a little bit more ground in there. This is the beauty about Simon Aronson's work. Every single effect that you're likely to pick up of Simon Aronson's will fool you, and it'll not only fool you on a kind of... It'll fool you on lots of different levels.
Yeah.
And this, I think, is where Simon shines. Is everything that he constructs? You've got nowhere you can go with it.
No.
He explains, for the most part, the theories behind a lot of the mathematical principles that he looks at.
Yeah.
If you can understand it, brilliant. I don't understand it, and it's not because I'm rubbish at maths. It's just that, you know, he likes to be thorough about his explanations, so you get that.
But you don't need to understand it in order to do it.
No, no, and that's the thing. It's there if you want to look into it anymore. So it's kind of like, this is the way that the trick works, which you can follow through and you can do. Yeah. This is the principle behind it. If you want to explore more to do with that principle, then he kind of gives you the blueprints to do that. Great. So that's some of the best things.
So this is crammed full of great routines, and I know the one that you just did was actually used by a magician on Fool Us, and it fooled him.
He did fool him. Yeah.
It is a fooler, but what's lovely about his magic, it isn't just created to fool magicians; it's created to work.
Yeah, exactly, and it's strong material. The first effect in their prior commitment is the trick that I performed on Claire, yourself, and like you said, it appeared on Fool Us, and it fooled them. And you know, as soon as I saw it on that TV show, and you said that you'd seen it again recently,
it's on Netflix. Actually, you can catch up on all the Fool Us.
And Netflix. It does literally. You know, when you do it, people just go,
yeah, it's
like this.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So there's that. You have
give us a couple more. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have routine maintenance, which is to do with a stack. That is brilliant. That truly looks like real mind reading. If you ever see the Aronson DVDs, he performs it on there, and that is brilliant. And also Ringleader, which spawned the Greg Wilson approach to the ring on cord plot.
So it's not just cards in here.
It is 98% cards
and a ring trick,
and then a ring trick. And it might be this book, it might be one of his other books, but you've also got his version of Spellbound as well, which is a quadruple change. Yeah. So, but the crux of it is Simon Aronson material is worth checking out. It really is. If you want to fool people badly, so they literally, you know, if you was to put together an act that just consisted of material from Simon Aronson, you would literally have people walking out the door, you know, with their heads fried, because there is no way that you can retrace exactly what happens in an Aronson thing. And here's an important thing which I forgot to mention. When he goes through this, right, it's not only the principles, but in a lot of instances the principles kind of cancel each other out. So even if you've got an astute spectator that maybe knows a little bit about magic and thinks, he's memorised the deck, or he knows a little bit about key cards or something like that, you know, even if that was part of the method, it just completely cancels out. So you're always going, right, this is the way I'm going. No, this is the way I now am. No, you know, and it just does that. And generally, you know, like with routine maintenance, for example, you end up splitting up the parts of the stack. So even if you were to look for it, you wouldn't know.
Right.
But then if you put this here and this here and this here, you're now back in stack. So it's kind of like, how does anybody even think of that?
So his thinking is just out there, but practical.
But practical, yeah, and certainly doable. That's the main thing. Don't think it's difficult stuff. It just takes a little bit of practice, and yeah, you can be doing miracles.
Well, let me say this: it's very easy to look at a trick, one trick, and go, "I'm going to buy that new trick." And lots of people gloss over books and can't be bothered to put the time in, which is why very few people actually read. And more kind of go for visual learning, which is great and fine. Yeah. But a lot of gems are hidden in books and information.
Yeah, and we know the gentleman that performed this on Penn and Teller, he could have very easily chose from lots of material that he not only performs, but he could have phoned us up and said, "What have you got that would be falling?" And we could probably name like hundreds of tricks that would fulfil the criteria. But he didn't. No. He went for something that he'd obviously done before, that he obviously knew was going to fool them and be entertaining as well. Yeah. And he did that.
So there we go. If you're interested in learning some new magic, mostly card related, and a ring trick, then check out Try the Impossible by Simon Aronson. We have these in stock now, and it is a great gift. Perfect gift.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
Yeah.
Andrew, I have a little bag here.
Right.
Yes, hold there for me.
What there?
Yeah, and cough.
Not again.
Okay.
Not again. You did that to me when we walked in.
Shush. I also have some badges, as you can see.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you can pick them up on the camera. Hopefully you can. We've got the ESP symbols: cross, wavy line, square, star, circle, and also some cards.
Right.
With the corresponding symbols. Andrew, mix them up for me. Great. And I'm joking. Twice. Come on. All right, no, go on, do it.
Mix them up. I'm going to knee you under the table.
It's cold out, so I'm trying to talk loads to keep warm.
Yeah.
So we're going to lay these down here like this on the table. It can be a random order. I'm going to pick two. Yeah. You're going to eliminate one. Okay. You're going to pick two. I'm going to eliminate one until we come down to the end. All right? So start with these two. Which one are you going to eliminate, Andy?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
Gone. And place it over there. Then we're down to 4. Okay. You're going to pick 2 for me. I'm going to eliminate one. Sure?
Yeah.
I'm going to eliminate that one.
Okay.
And again, I'm going to pick 2 for you. So we'll go for these 2. You're going to eliminate that one. Okay. Yeah. And as we've come down to 2 here, I'm going to eliminate, but we'll do this at random just so that there's no rules kind of process behind this. So I'll eliminate that one. Okay. So what this has eliminated are these: circle, star, wavy lines, and square. And of course we have the all symbols here, so that leaves you with the cross.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to try something with the cross. As you can see this here, guys, I'm going to make the cross move.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Evidently all the others moved as well, but within that motion it moved a little bit more. I won't touch it, you might see it happen. Do you see it happen?
No.
Well, what it did was it undone
its
little pin bit and redone it back up through the bag.
Right.
Bear in mind you could have picked any of these.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop there because now it's going to undo it.
Right.
Okay, now let's do it for real. Look, if I just tip the bag now, you'll see that one is now not just stuck on the bag, but have a look at that. That really is, the pin is in there. Unpin it for me, so you can see that really is going through the cloth, and absolutely everything here can be examined.
That's amazing.
Check it out. Yes. Right, Andy, so this is a release. It's gone, it's vanished.
Yeah.
Bonus effect. Yeah. This is a release, ESP badges by Liam Montier, and I will just say this is one of like 3 versions you get.
Yeah.
And the other versions are a little bit more in depth, but I think this is so nice for lay. I mean, it's really important you remember when you buy magic that it's always good to be fooled, but the bigger picture is fooling the lay public. And I did this on Claire earlier.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't know I was going to do this on the vlog because I would have saved it and did it on Claire here. I wish I did because I got a great reaction. But yeah, it does. It gets good reactions, and you can play this one of 2 ways. The way I did it there was as if it was moving, but that was to show a subtlety. If you know the trick, you'll understand. And the other way is to make a prediction. So you made a prediction, or you place down there, you don't mention it to the end, and then you say, I made a prediction, and as you shake them off, it's stuck there on the bag. And
it's something different as well. I mean, as you said, there are 3 routines in there that obviously use the badges and the cards, and there's something nice about having this. It's different than just having the badge left in the bag or a duplicate. Do you get what I mean? Oh, it matches the one that you're left with, which kind of doesn't make sense. You know, it makes perfect sense. I think if you think about it, how do I reveal the badge? Oh, it's the only one that's got a gold back or something like that. Whereas this makes perfect sense. Oh, it's the only one that's pinned to the bag.
And I think what's nice as well is once you put the badges on there. So I like to tip them out the bag and then put the badges on in front of them, and you can get their hand, and then that goes on one person's hand. The other person does the picking, and then you say, what I'd like you to do is to tip the badges into my hand, and as they pick up like this, they all fall into vanished. They all fall into my hand, leaving the badge on the bag. So it's really nice. I will say as well, these are just a few cards from the stack of cards that you get. You do get a big bunch of cards for other routines as well. It's by Liam Monte and Claymore Magic. I love their stuff. It's cheap and affordable. I can't remember the price on it.
I can't off the top of my head, but I know that they're definitely a reasonable price. And we all know that stuff that Liam releases is quality material.
It is,
and you are getting three great routines in there. So
and something I like as well is that the instructions are written, but also you get a code as well if you're a visual learner. So it covers both ends of the spectrum there. But that is ESP badges, and I highly suggest you take a look at this on our website now.
So Dave, thank you for sharing ESP badges with us. Now obviously you've not been on the vlog with me for a long time.
No, I've been demoted. Is what's happened.
You've never been demoted.
No. It's been you and H, which you guys have been having fun and been getting some great reactions from that.
And we've been doing. You guys, I'm sure you're aware of this, and I always test them out on Peter and Dave before I come round. That I've been doing these Carpe Diem competitions and stuff. Some of them I've been told are a bit harder than others. So last week's one, I kind of went midway. I thought, do you know what? Something that I think most people will get. And we had lots of right answers, a couple of wrong answers, but lots of right answers. So the question itself was, not where you thought he was.
No.
That's it. Not where you thought he was. And it related to an Alakazam product. Okay? So the answer to that was, he's not here. Okay.
That's a reasonably
reasonably straightforward. So that was the question and the answer. The winner this week is Eddie Hewitt. So Eddie, if you could just email in to sales@alakazam.co.uk your address, and we will send out a set of Academy Elites to you in the posts.
Brilliant.
All right. Speaking of post, and we will come to another competition in just a second, but speaking of post, I've mentioned it. Obviously, we're getting closer to the big day, and we are still sending parcels out by the bag full. So just bear in mind that obviously, same every year, we have cut-off points for Royal Mail, where we're sending stuff out and they cut off when they're going to collect. They are actually collecting up until Christmas Eve. And then beyond that, obviously in the interim up to the new year. But if you're looking for presents, or you've got presents that you're buying for people, the quicker you get in, the quicker we can post out, the quicker you'll receive it, and therefore you'll have it in plenty of time for the big day, in case you're waiting for presents to give people. Obviously, if you're after information about orders, then by all means just drop us an email or call us in the shop,
or live chat.
We have that
right
function
hand side of your screen,
and we will answer them to the best of our abilities. So if you're after knowing where your order is, when it's likely to be with you, when it's likely to ship out, anything like that, then please feel free just to ask us, and we'll give you as best an update as we can.
Great. Well, talking about me not being here, there has been a reason. I've been working on some new lowdowns. How many years ago was it? I think it was when I first started here, which was over 5 years ago now. I started doing the lowdowns and quite heavily, sort of loads of them. And it was probably a 2-year break, and I decided, you know what, lots of stuff's come out. it's time to kind of bring them back in a new format so that it's a bit more punchy and to the point. And that's what I've done. So I think let's take a look at the first one. Hello, I'm Dave Loosely and welcome to the all-new Loosely Lowdown. These episodes have been away for a couple of years. I'm so excited to bring them back to you. And this time we're going to be breaking down these tricks into 3 categories. Number 1, difficulty rating, how easy they are to do. Number 2, the reset, how long it takes to reset. And number 3, what you get in the box. So let's take a look at the first episode of the Loosely Lowdown. This week I'm taking a look at ID by Steve Cook. This is a full 12 card inside envelope, inside wallet, and it is incredible. I have been working and using this for the past 1.5 years. If you haven't heard about this, let's take a look at a performance. Andy.
Yes.
We were talking earlier about lucky cards.
Yeah.
Now I have a lucky card, it's a 7 of spades, you know that. I know your lucky card is the ace of hearts. So in this case, we're not going to go with your lucky card. I want you to create a card that you didn't even know you were going to pick. Okay, you've got a good imagination?
Yeah.
Imagine I've got a deck of cards here, and I'm going to take out all of the number cards, ace through to 10, ace 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I spread them up here. I then have all the pictures left, kings, queens, jacks, and I spread them up here, clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. So we've got the number cards and the picture cards. I'd like you to reach up, remove one for me. Okay. You remove the numbers. Okay, they're gone. That leaves us with the pictures. Yeah. That's the jacks, queens, and kings, and clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. Reach up and grab one and let the rest fall. What one are you left with?
The Jack of Spades.
The Jack of Spades, okay. Now in this wallet I had one envelope, and inside this one envelope is one card, which is the Jack of Spades. Thank you.
Yeah, we should really...
He wants proof. He doesn't trust me. Doesn't trust me. There's only one card in here. We're going with one finger, so you know I'm not cheating. And you named the...
Jack of Spades.
Jack of Spades, and just the one card that was in the envelope is... the Jack of Spades. There you go. So first let's take a look at the difficulty rating. I rate this a 1. This is so simple to do. All you need to do here is remember a couple of things, and that is it. Literally the gimmicks do the work for you, and I really love performing it. Number 2, the reset. Instant. It really is instant. You put the card back into the envelope and you're pretty much ready to go. Number 3, what's in the box? Well, inside this box you're going to receive everything you need to do this straight out the box. You're going to get the wallet, the envelope, the card inside the envelope. Obviously there's a bit more going on that I can't reveal because then you'll know how the trick works, but you get everything you need to do this straight out of the box, and also an instructional DVD to take you through all the performances and handling tips to use the ID wallet. So there is a quick review of the ID wallet. If you want any more information about this, head over to our website www.alakazam.co.uk, and down on the right hand side is a live chat box. We can answer any questions you have about any of our effects live. So check that out and look out for future Loosely Lowdowns. So there you have it, that was ID. This has been something I've been working for, well, the past couple of years, I think. It must be. When was ID released? It must be...
I think it was probably closer to 3 years ago now.
Right, okay. Yeah. Wow, I remember it when Steve Cook brought it into the shop and showed it to me, and I was like, that's amazing. Yeah. And it is something that, you know, when you're working bigger tables, bigger groups, it works one-on-one just as well as it does big groups, but it plays bigger when you can, because you can get someone to think of the colour, so if you want to, or I just go straight into pictures and numbers.
And we've worked together since you've been using it in your act, and it never fails to get a great response. You know, I've seen you do it in stand up as your opening effect, and people love it. You know, I think it's because of the directness of the plot, and you know the fact that you are doing something that you say you're going to do. Yeah. You know, here I have a card, boom.
There it is.
And so it's brilliant. So certainly worth checking out.
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled for more lowdowns. There are more films, so they will be coming your way soon. But that's all I have to say. Back to you.
So I said that we'd get back to the competition.
Yes.
And I thought it would be a Christmassy one this week. Okay. So all you got to do is just email in your answer. It is a little bit cheesy, I'm afraid.
That's a hint.
Yeah. So it is not. It's not going to relate to an Alakazam product. It is just I need you to answer in, and I'll pick a winner at random. Okay.
Go for it.
So the question is this: what type of pizza does Good King Wenceslas like? Okay. I think I said that correctly. What type of pizza does Good King Wenceslas like? All right.
I didn't know. I did not know this.
Yeah.
I didn't even know the song.
Yeah. Well,
I'll give it a hint now.
So, guys, please, if you know the answer, email them into sales@alakazam.co.uk, and I will pick a winner at random.
Absolutely. And if you enjoy the vlogs, leave a review below to show others, get some stars up there for the vlogs. And I think, does that bring us towards the end?
I think so, yes. Dave, thank you very much for joining me on this week's vlog.
You're welcome.
It's great to have you on here as a bit of a change.
It's nice to be back.
Yeah. I think mainly H is rounded in a nice warm
H
shot.
wanted to learn a trick,
yeah,
which is why he's kicked me next door. So you know, he's doing really well. He's really getting into him now, isn't he?
He is really getting into it.
He's got the bug to learn a trick, which we both learned together.
Yeah,
I learned it a while back and did it on a vlog, and then forgot it, which I was appalled of. So the last yesterday, H goes, "I want to learn this," and I went, "Do you know what? I've been wanting to learn that for ages." Again, we sat down, we both learned it, and he's going through it now. That trick is stand-up Monty. So as you know, that's a very modular trick.
Yeah.
So there's lots of sort of process there.
Yeah. But something that possibly will appear on a future vlog.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely gonna low down it. I'm gonna work it over up to Christmas and after Christmas, and then hopefully low down it.
Brilliant.
So yeah, I'm gonna take it out and road test it over the next couple of days.
Cool.
So.
Well, check them out. Check out the lowdowns. Check out the vlogs. And like Dave said, please leave reviews on the site. Reviews matter. They do give us feedback. They do allow us to have a look at things, maybe tweak things, change them for the benefit of you guys out there. So please do that. Send in your competition submissions. And if you ever want any information you want from us, then we're reachable by phone, we're reachable by email, our new chat feature, letter. we do get letters, so please.
Follow us on Facebook, YouTube and Twitter and all the usual places. We are heavily active now on Instagram as well, Alakazam_magic. Check us out, and he will see you next week.
So guys, on behalf of myself and Dave, thank you for watching this week's Alakazam video blog.